TSL game of the day, and it was a ripping contest here at Bellerive Oval. Burnie Football Club came down to travel against the Premiers, and didn't they turn up in spades?
Well, they were outstanding, and I'm pretty happy with myself because I called this a few weeks ago after the game against Hobart. I'd said that they, that the top 2 or 3. You said they weren't, but let's worry about that later on because we've got some highlights to look at. The first quarter, 6-1 Burnie. They came to play. They were kicking against the run of it here at Bellerive. It's up the hill a little bit into the wind. They were just terrific.
This is just the start of the second quarter. Mitch Williams had got himself in the contest. I reckon the tale of the woe there, Jeeves, he was in that first quarter. Nick Payne's mark was outstanding. They gave away 4 free kicks, Clarence, which was very costly. But they set the scene with the big man, and early Lee and Laycock were outstanding.
Well, we're about to see here Jason Laycock with what we called goal of the day from 55 out. His first half was super impressive. He was certainly the best on ground. Andy Lee played he was important in the first quarter with 5 marks and 3 goals. Interesting change. Matt Jury, who we know is a true centre-half forward, went down and played somewhat of a tagging role on him and pretty well took him out of the game from quarter time. So questions to ask of Clarence. They're obviously Savage and Sharman come back in, both withdrew late from this game, but Clarence, they've got some issues.
You look at their midfield, and Cameron Thurley probably had the quietest game of the year. He was certainly in the wars, got hit a couple of times. Jackson O'Brien working hard, but didn't have his normal influence, and it was just more winners across the ground. But again, we go back to the big men department. They set the scene early. This is interesting, the stats here, Jeeves. It's not too much disparity, but the one stat that really sticks out to me is the centre breaks down the bottom there, 23-11.
Well, Luke Shackleton, superstar. Cade Munday wins a lot of hard footy. Darren Bannum, all of his ball comes from in and under around the stoppages, and that's evident. 23-11, you're giving the forwards first opportunity of scoring opportunity, and they took full toll with Baldock kicking 6.
Superb.
Passed off one late, could have had 7. 6 to him, Laycock 3, Bannum 3, Lee 3 in the first quarter, and obviously on the other side, Gilmore Williamson with 3 stand and 2 late ones. But after that, it was pretty quiet from Clarence's end. Not
the normal impact we expected from the Premiers, and today it was the Burnie Dockers, 20 goals, 15, 135, travelling down south for the second week in a row, victorious over Clarence, 12 goals, 12, 85, which sets up a beauty next week against Launceston.